My weekend plans are to study because I'm always studying for school and to do some homework and maybe just post on social media and just relax. My favorite hangout spots are either 14th Street Union Square or Soho. 14th Street because it has a lot of really good food places and I just love the environment. A lot of like college students, younger people, and then Soho has like the street style vibe, the cool kids, the hype beasts, the influencers. So I love going to Soho just to see like new fashion trends, new cool outfits. I am Isiuwa Igodan and I am a multimedia journalist and I am a senior at Pace University and I also work at BET Networks on the programming and scheduling department. I have a passion for curating stories and traveling, and the goal is just to, bring people's passion to life. So I got into journalism because of ABC2 News. And you're like, oh, I wanted to be like a newscaster or something like that, but I just didn't really know what it was called in college. My junior year of high school, I emailed 50 people in the industry. It was TV, magazine, and radio. And I found their emails online. I'm really good at finding people's emails. And I just did my research and I said, hi, my name's Isiuwa. I'm graduating soon. I don't know what to major in college. Can I just sit down and talk to you and get to know more about your career field? So out of 50, 2 responded back. It was WPGC 95.5 and ABC2 News. Sunny in the City from WPGC invited me over to the radio station to see what she did. And I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like, wow, are you kidding me? And then ABC2 News invited me to apply for their internship position in high school, basically where I would be on TV for 6 months. I would get to report, write, and produce. I ended up applying. I ended up getting into ABC2 News and I loved it. I got to anchor, I got to write, I got to produce, I got to go and do stories in DC and Baltimore and Maryland, just like really travel everywhere in the DMV. And I fell in love with it and I'm like, okay, this is what I want to study. This is what I want to do. And then from there, I just fell in love with my craft and I just kept on doing it, just kept on doing interviews, kept reaching out to people, kept studying on YouTube, and just kept learning. I wasn't gonna apply because I thought it was crazy. Like, why would I be working at a news station and I'm still in high school? Like, who does that? But then I spoke to a couple of people, my mentors, and they're like, you should apply, why not? Just go for it. Like, you never know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna turn out of it. So I applied and actually I got a scholarship. New York saved my life. I say that all the time. I don't know, New York is just like, it really did save my life. So I moved here because of college, one, but I also moved because I didn't really have anywhere else to stay in Maryland. Like I just couldn't stay in Maryland. I didn't know what the heck I would do in Maryland. Maryland is dead. It's like all trees, it's so depressing. There's no art, there's no excitement. And New York brings this type of feeling, like it just makes you want to just go, 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 go. You're always inspired, like people are always doing something. And I'm so intrigued by passion and by art. Beauty in the city started because I take a lot of pictures of New York and I find beauty in the city, basically. I just love landscape, I love architecture. Like, I feel like in my past life, I probably was building buildings or like building homes, but I just love, the city looks so freaking cool everywhere. So I just take pictures of it, and this Instagram page is kind of like my haven to just save all the pictures, because my friends always ask me for like a filler picture. They're like, oh, do you have filler pictures for my Instagram, or like what should I post next? So my friends go on that Instagram page to get pictures for their Instagram page to fill when it's lonely. I think what I'm most proud of is my Shudu Gram interview. It was one of like my biggest feature stories that I've written, and that was everywhere. I think it got 100,000 views in 1 week, literally. And I was just like, whoa. So basically, Shudu Gram is a computer-generated model, and she is the first supermodel to be on Instagram, first digital supermodel to be on Instagram. So she's famous. She kind of got a big buzz, and Harper's Bazaar picked up the story first. And then after Harper's Bazaar, I picked up the story and I'm like, I gotta talk to this, who created this person? So I was just so like, ooh about it. So we did a quick interview with Cameron. Cameron's like my really good friend now. He lives in London, and he was just so sweet, and he put it on his Instagram, and that just blew up. And then other companies posted it, like Yahoo posted it, every publication posted it, and they all credited my website. So everybody was able to go to my website and see the interview. I have my own scholarship called the Fluharty Book Scholarship. And I started that scholarship because my school really helped me out a lot into transitioning into college. So I kind of have this whole thing from homeless to college, and that's kind of how everything just moved for me. So the scholarship was to give back to my school and to give back to the students coming into college to kind of fund for their books. And I was giving it out of my pocket, and I was working 2 jobs, and the second job was just to save up to be able to fund the scholarship each year. So the 3rd year came around, and I'm like, okay, I don't have a second job, and I'm in school, and I'm not making money. I'm a good saver, so it might look like I'm making a lot of money, but I'm really not making a lot of money. So I was like, I want to host an event, and I want to raise money for my scholarship. So Business of Blogging came about because I have a lot of blogger friends who are very successful and who make a lot of bank. When I tell you they make money, they make bank. And I used to work for a blogger, so she kind of like taught me all the tools and trade of collaboration and just the business side. She's also a lawyer. So because I'm in school and because I have a lot of blogger friends, I wanted each influencer on the panel to be of a different background. So I wanted to bring education and social media, which is like, right now I wanted to bring those 2 together and bring an event. So I had 5 panelists, and the 5 panelists were of different backgrounds: lawyer, finance, doctor, and whatever. They were talking about the business of blogging and basically like the connotation of blogging. Blogging has a bad kind of connotation. People are like, oh my gosh, you're a blogger now, you're a blogger. So we kind of brought everything to the forefront, and what people normally pay for, because people have like things online like, oh, let me tell you the tools in the trade. My panelists spit out all the tea, like they gave tea. I would say for anybody who wants to work in entertainment, anybody who is really passionate about like the broadcasting industry, PR, whatever you want to do WEEN. WEEN prepares you for the real world, and it's a little bit extra because the real world, you're not really like auditioning 24/7, but WEEN was like an audition. Like we had to audition out of 500 girls, and then it cuts down to 23, and then you might get eliminated. They did elimination, so you might get eliminated throughout the process, or you might stay. But it's just good to know all the big people in that industry. I am Isiuwa Igodan, a multimedia journalist, and I am a queen at work.